Welcome back to the channel. Another glorious day. Crypto trend trader spitting fire TA. It's not financial advice, not your advisor I say. I decipher the charts, decode markets all day. I'm not selling my knowledge, I straight give it away. The indicators are free, fresh content my way. Keep the news in the FUD, what do the technicals say? These phonies and scammers change their minds every day. Bearish last night and they're bullish today. Fook out of here with that hindsight TA. You found a new indicator, moving average you say? I'll tell you tomorrow like I told you today. You read the news. I do TA. Crypto trend trader. Welcome back to the channel. It's not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. These markets are extremely volatile, so please do your own research and trade responsibly. We got Bitcoin. I'm on the 4 hour. We got the breakdown. Just like we talked about, we're consolidating, trying to find support. I expect us to bounce back up, retest the breakdown, depending on the strength of the market, how high we're going to get. From there, I expect a strong rejection and continue selling. The 4 hour chart looks like we could definitely get a bounce here. We are overextended, but again, I wouldn't expect much. Even if we came all the way back up and touched the top of the channel, which is very unlikely. I think it's more likely to come back up to that 9,500 range and then sell back off, get continuation of the downside as the market starts to realize that we are in fact entered into a correction, and this was in fact distribution. I hear him talking today about the descending triangle. The hindsight TA is rampant. It's funny because if you want to hear what everybody else is saying, just watch my video from like a day or two beforehand, and then you can skip all their content. But that's enough of that. Here we are, we're at the 4 hour, we're down here at the bottom. We look like we could definitely get a pop back up here. Again, I wouldn't expect much from it because as the market starts to realize and as an indecision throughout like all the different markets, I think it becomes less and less likely that people are going to want their money in extremely volatile asset like this. And as we are, based on indicators here, we're just now crossing into like downside territory for some of this here. So we could essentially get like a powerful sell-off still, especially when you switch over to like the daily. We're strengthening to the downside. We are essentially at a key area where I would expect to see, like I said, a small bounce up here and then a sell-off back down to like our next support area, which is probably going to be that 8,800 range that we've been talking about. But yeah, this is just going to be a quick one. Not much has changed since then. Just be careful out here because, I mean, I literally see it, and have seen it over and over again, the same thing over and over. These people have no proprietary things. They haven't created anything. They don't offer anything to the space. They're just early. I mean, that's what you have to be careful of in this space is that there's people that were just early. You know what I mean? They're developed, they look credible, they have a lot of followers or views or crypto or whatever they are. They were in the game early. All that means is they potentially got lucky. It's not hard for somebody to get into a space like this and look like a genius if they got into it 5 or 10 or 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Just be careful who you listen to, because they have a ton of followers or, views or they've been around for a while or whatever. Careful in this space. Careful with young people, careful with phonies, careful with people that are saying they're traders but don't even trade. I mean, it's brutal out here. All these people trying to extract money and they can't extract it from the market, so they're trying to extract it from you. And every day I have to go through the comments and block people, these scammers, people responding to comments acting like they're me. Just be very careful in this space. I know you guys are wise to it, but I definitely don't want the community to get struck with any of this BS that's going around here. I could probably have a ton more followers and subscribers if I just like told you what you wanted to hear every day, guys. But you don't come back here because I tell you what you want to hear. You come back here because I tell you what these charts and these markets are saying. And if you stick around long enough, you're going to learn something. Just like I learn something every day from different aspects of my life and, research and education and try to grow as a person. You stick around here long enough, we trade together, we get to know each other. We do this TA and you'll start seeing the markets the same way I do. I might learn from you. You might, provide something to this space or to this community or to me personally, that makes my life easier. And that's all I'm trying to do, is just, provide some of those things to you guys. It helps you out, makes your life easier, share my knowledge in hopes that, you might reciprocate the favor as well, and that we can all benefit from it as a community. Rather than trying to take money from you, I want to, gain money with you. I want to grow as a community. I want us all to get rich together. I want this crypto to be like, not even just the crypto, the TA, the markets, the analysis, everything, the community. I want to all grow together, grow this wealth, and together all be better for it. As opposed to a lot of these other, communities or influencers I see in this space, all they're doing is just trying to sell you a course or a class or an indicator, or get you to join some kind of group or pay for something. And if you're legitimately creating something in this space, you should, by all means, you can sell it. That's fine. I get it. So there we have it. Basically come down here to that next support area. We're consolidating. I expect to see a dead cat bounce or something out of here, but on balance volume is going to the negative side. We just broke through a key support that's been holding and put in a new low, so we now have confirmed essentially, like, a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, and now a lower low again. So what I would expect to happen is, eventually to find support here, after the selling calms down, and then put in again another lower high. But it is going to be very difficult for us to break above the area that we just capitulated through. So I think we're going to see like 9,500 range be like a very strong resistance point. But that doesn't mean that they won't just, smash the price right back up here, knock out everybody's stops, get everybody bullish again, and then smash it right back down. So, but as far as I'm concerned at this point in time, it looks like we're just going to be basically filling out this distribution pattern, and that we did in fact break down from our descending triangle. So there you have it, guys. Crypto Trend Trader, and I'm signing off.